I'm Davie.
I'm Misti.
DMWatts.
Unscripted.
Unedited.
Unapologetic.
Let's get it. What's going on, everybody? I'm Davie.
I'm Misti.
And we are DMWatts. You guys, welcome to another episode of DMWatts Podcast. Before we get started, you guys know the deal. Go ahead, click the like and subscribe button, or if you're watching us on YouTube. And of course, my beautiful wife will point out all of the other streaming services that you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff, Podbean, all that. And as usual, we will always still say Doge, AMC, let's make it. And we're
I'm not talking about AMC.
Or Doge right now, for that matter. You know what I'm saying? But we are still, either way, we're still part of all of those.
I'm still in it.
And we're still part of the Shiba Army.
I don't want
not financial advice, but hey, it happens.
But it's one of those things, every time I pull out, pause for pun.
Yep, pause.
Every time I pull out, it skyrockets.
Yeah. And
literally. So I'm like, nah, I'll fix you.
Yeah, we are literally
invisible guy that's monitoring me, and markets are made on my decision to pull out of a stock.
And I feel like that no matter what,
I'm gonna stay in and lose money.
Yeah, I feel like no matter what, there's somebody on the lines like, hey, you're looking for a stock to go up or lower? Let's let them get in it or pull out of it. So
exactly,
because every time we get in one or get out of one,
we can call them all day and all night, and we have. I have a book of stocks we've called.
Yep.
But we buy into one.
Yeah, and that's a wrap. Nope, not happening. But hey, let's get into this one, or we'll get into it, and it goes. You're like, okay, that's and it makes that sound too.
And then it's a cartoon.
Yeah, it makes that sound.
And then we sell because we're like, oh God, we gotta get out of here.
And
we can't lose this money. And then what happens?
Dun, 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 dun.
And then Tavares calls us and goes, man, y'all are bad luck.
Yeah, it's like, no, remember what we told my brother was, I was like, man, I feel like it's like, man, come on now, you just had a bunch of bad ones. You know, we all have them.
Yeah.
And then we both started going on the same ones. He was like, hey, I think there may be some truth to what you were saying. Like,
he's calling, just curious, did you sell?
Yeah.
Because I'm making money.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Or can you sell? Yeah, because I'm losing money. Yeah.
But hey, it happens. But it's one of the things in the market, you know what I'm saying? That's why you never invest what you can't afford to lose.
We hope you guys had a happy 4th.
Yes, we hope everybody had a happy 4th. We still got people popping fireworks out there, but you know, it happens. And go ahead and get it all out. We had a good one, and it was a lot.
And you had a good birthday, I think.
Yeah, a good birthday. Had a great birthday.
Well, I mean, maybe you did, maybe you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I had a good birthday. It's like, I'm at the point now where it's just like, look, what do you do for your birthday? Look, you request to chill, and if you could get that, yeah, you're awesome. If you could request it and it actually happens, woo, boy.
But I think my favorite part of the weekend is when you said, you know, I'm gonna be 41. There's nothing for a guy. There's nothing else to look forward to.
Yeah, it's that because, and she was like, what are that supposed to mean? Like, well, let's face it, we all have it, right? When there's 16, it's you know, can't wait to get my license. You know, you look forward to turning 16 to get your license. Then at 18, you're like, hey, I'm an adult. I'm an adult. I am legally considered an adult. Then at 21 is like, okay, so legally I can go in and buy my own drink that I've probably been sneaking this whole time anyway. And then at 25, at least for males, you know, saying the car insurance lowers. You know what I mean?
I didn't know that was a thing though. Like I get the car insurance lowering. I understand that, but I didn't know it was something you guys looked forward to. Like, that's not at all. I don't feel, and women, correct me if I'm wrong, dmwattspodcast@gmail.com. Attention, Misti. See, threw myself under the bus.
Yeah, about time.
Anyway. Okay. I just, car insurance is the farthest thing from my mind.
Yeah, it wasn't
but
me.
I got like a little, you know, I was like, wow, okay, great way to look at life.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
yeah. Car insurance.
Nothing's going to happen.
Great
so I'm 41 and I'm sitting here going, I'm older and it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's a great way to look at life.
Because if that's how you look at life, how do you look at me?
Yeah. And, hey, look, I'm just saying,
I'm
you're not
fine.
car insurance. So you're not car insurance. So I look at everything as great. I always got something to look forward to. So boom, you see that? Yeah, that's what we call
bringing it back. I have been called progressive before.
Let's get into our fishbowl.
Okay.
It's your turn to go over the fishbowl topic.
No whammies.
No whammies.
No whammies.
Let's
Come
go for
on.
No
fishbowl. No whammies.
I feel like you should pull 2 or 3. I'm like, nope, yep, nope.
Oh no, I'm just gonna say it right here and be like, nope, don't like that one, because that's the kind of mood Misti's in.
Well, that's what we call it, unscripted,
unedited,
and unapologetic. So let's see what we got. She has gone through the fishbowl, and she's laughing.
We're good.
Okay.
Everybody's safe.
Okay, so what do we get? What
the
is our
fishbowl topic of today is gamers.
Oh boy, this is safe. This is safe.
Oh, I needed a safe. You guys have no idea. I needed a safe. Right.
This is a safe. So I can tell you right now, baby, do you want to start this off or you want me to go?
Well, I feel like we're gonna tell the same story.
Are you finna go to
yes
earlier?
Yes.
Okay, so you tell the story. You tell the story.
Altered Beasts.
That's what
okay, so Davie has this awful thing that happened to him as a young teenager. Okay, a tween, if you will. Him and his brother both.
Yeah.
And these kids down the street had Altered Beasts.
Yeah.
Sega, right?
When it first came out.
1988.
Yeah. When Sega first came out.
It was 88, right? Yeah, it was 88.
It was the first. It was one of the ones like the games that come with the system. Altered Beasts. Yeah.
So him and his brother would go over and play, and these kids were horribly rotten. And I do have their names, and I will be finding them, and I know they're adult men now, but I don't care. And so they didn't tell them how to play it, and it would kind of like poke fun because they couldn't get past the first level.
Well, the level was there's these parts. There's a part in Altered Beast. The game is based on there's this wizard that comes up.
Yeah, but it's at the same time, it's very like Roman. It's like Greco-Roman. There's like all this stuff happening, but it's not. It's pixelated. Right. It's 16-bit, maybe, if you're lucky.
The premise is that this guy's daughter gets kidnapped, and he's like some powerful wizard, and he rises you from the grave to go rescue her. And basically, you rise from the grave, and then you kick these wolves, and they give you these power-ups.
Can you tell he's a gamer? Because he has to say the backstory.
Right. After the 3rd power-up, you change it to whatever beast it is.
Right. Whether it be
starts off as a
werewolf.
Starts off with the next one is a dragon. And then there's a bear.
Yes. And then there's a tiger or a lion.
There's a tiger. And then there's a golden wolf.
The golden wolf, yes.
Yeah, something like so
yeah. So they, am I wrong? You guys couldn't get past it because the guys didn't tell you that if the thing lands on your head, you can wiggle your way out of it.
Right. You just move the controller back and forth. Right. They wouldn't tell us that that's how you get
So we've held on to this for 30 something years.
Yeah, years.
Okay. So he's telling me, him and Tavares both telling me a story for 2 weeks. I've heard this story.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my man is getting this game.
Yep.
Because we need to correct this. We got to change the story.
Yep.
So today I hear, babe, I'm getting Altered Beast. I said, you're damn right you
Altered Beast.
You get that. You go, boy. You get that game. You showed them. And I'm sitting on the couch and he's playing the game. It's his birthday. Yes, you play that game.
Yep.
30 minutes?
If that. 30 minutes.
25?
If that.
And I'm looking at it going, oh my God, I do remember this game.
Yeah.
I remember that guy's head popping out. I remember the golden rhino.
Yep.
I remember the rhino. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I do remember this game.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Beat the whole game in 30 minutes.
$4.99.
Yeah. $4.99 for 30
30 years.
Yeah, for 30 minutes.
30 years plus
1 minute
change.
For each year.
1 minute for each year. You know God's up there laughing, right?
Yeah, because I beat the whole game in under 30 minutes.
I laughed for at least 10 minutes. You pay $5.
She was laughing a lot. But it's okay.
And I was like, but does that make you happy? No, now he's pissed because it only took him 30 minutes to beat a game.
Yeah. But Altered Beast was one of my favorites. You know, we get
and
a few other ones.
But that's a diehard gamer.
That
is a gamer.
I was really about that. But we get, I mean, you know, we come from that era, all the good ones.
Oh,
you know what I mean? The Pac-Mans.
Well, we come from an era, especially me. We come from an era of it was the first.
Right.
It was the first of its kind. It was the first to tell this story. It was the first to look like this. It was the first to be animated.
Yeah.
So there's all this, you know, the progression from it just being a stand-up cabinet to a gaming console.
Truth. Because I remember the Ataris, and you remember
I had Pong.
Yeah, Pong.
We got it on my 3rd birthday.
Okay, I was thinking
boxing. No, my third Christmas. Yeah? My 3rd Christmas.
Pong was the one with the ball that goes back and forth.
And it was the rectangle that was like yay, and the knob.
Yeah.
Boop.
Yep.
Boop. Boop, boop.
Yeah. Boop. We've come a long way. We've come along, because I remember boxing on Atari.
Oh man.
It was like, why does this look like a testicle with hands? I don't know, but it's what it did look like. It's what it did. Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Well, I didn't realize that I didn't have testicles.
Well, I mean,
so like. I didn't look at.
Well, now you got a picture. That's what they look like. But that's what we had.
I got nothing.
That's what we had covered up.
Yeah.
But then, in came Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, broke barriers. Oh, remember the Sega CD? When we found we had that in common?
Sewer Sharks. That's it. Sega like CD. Mic drop. Sewer Shark.
Y'all be tripping on
that was the game.
And they ain't really got anything like it right now.
No, they don't. So I want to play that game where I'm getting yelled at, because that shit's motivation. Yeah, that's like
Sega CD.
Turn left, right. What are you doing? Like, that guy was amazing.
Yep. Sega CD was the first ones to incorporate actual video.
Yeah, it was live action.
Actual video in
with
there.
And
so it was and so it wasn't like all this CGI stuff or hey, green screen, we're gonna hook all these things up to you. It was actual video of somebody yelling at you if you made the wrong turn.
But in a way, it was like the first virtual reality without the thing.
Yeah, but it was fun though.
But in between that, and nobody ever mentions it. And I feel like I'm the only one that ever says anything about it in television.
Yeah. Sewer Shark.
No, before Sewer Shark, it was in television. Before Sega was in television. Between Atari and like whatever Nintendo was doing was in television. And you had one paddle and it had these different films for whatever game you had. And so you'd take that. So if you were playing Zelda on Intellivision, you got the Zelda card and you put it in the Intellivision, and those were your controls now. You didn't know about Intellivision.
I didn't know about that.
Intellivision was like, it was, cutting edge.
Yeah.
And different. And I hated Zelda.
Because it was a huge maze. Zelda was like a ridiculous.
I wasn't good at it.
Me either.
I was
so Zelda. Angry. I'm like, how does anybody get through this?
Even on Atari, I sucked at Zelda.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't understand how people made it through Zelda. And I felt like it wasn't really fair.
So when it came back,
Zelda.
And I was at like GameStop because it's
Zelda. Yeah, it's Zelda.
I almost went to GameStop today. I just didn't tell you. I did. I was like, no, you said you were going to the store. Go to the store. And I'm like, I just want to look.
You obviously want to go get Altered Beast.
No.
Yeah. But we all had our favorites too, right? The Dig Dug, the Pac-Mans.
You like your Burger Time.
I love Burger Time. I don't know why, but I love Burger Time, man. It is literally hilarious to me. And it's like, look, man.
So when Devin made you the arcade, he made sure that there was Burger Time.
He made me an arcade on there, and it had a bunch of games. And Burger Time was one of the games. Burger Time, let me tell you, with Burger Time, you get your whole goal is to walk around, and they got burgers on the lower level. You got to make a burger, but you got to walk across the seasoning to get it to break down, and it goes onto the burger. So you walk across lettuce, walk across sausage, and you're getting chased by eggs. The eggs, and you got the only way to get rid of the eggs, you got to spray them with pepper, but you only get like 3 peppers. Yeah. You get like 3 peppers, you spray them, but I can only get to like level 3.
And I've watched this man play Burger Time.
Hey, it get real,
and he yells about
it. Get peppers. Real. It's like Donkey Kong. It gets real.
It's like, man, I wanted cheese.
Yeah.
Like, why am I not getting this cheese?
Yeah. It is what it is.
But we've talked a lot about together. Well, Showbiz Pizza Time Theater. Shout out to Missy Mouse.
Okay.
Right?
Showbiz Pizza. Yeah. The theater,
before Chuck E. Cheese, we had Showbiz. And
Showbiz Pizza, where a kid can be a kid.
Oh my God, with the bear, the Showbiz bear, and Missy the Mouse, the cheerleader.
Yep, that's where it all came from.
Way better songs, way better. It was great.
Yeah.
But they had a true arcade.
Yeah.
Like just in a black light room.
Yeah.
Because we're that old.
Yeah, yeah.
But
just before the laser tag.
Yeah.
Just before the laser tag stuff happened.
But we were talking the other day about Dragon Slayer.
Oh.
And how my brother and I.
It was like Dragon's Lair or Dragon Slayer or something like that.
Dragon Slayer.
Okay. It was
And so it was the new machine. And it was one of those, like, if you guys know that Christmas movie that I can't think of right now.
Christmas Story?
Yes, thank you. Where like the narration, that's what I'm going into right now. In my head, that's what it was like. And my brother and I were at Showbiz with the family, and Dragon Slayer was there. And it was just like a line around the building to play this game, and we waited to play this game, and I knew my brother was gonna play it because he was older than me. He was like 14 or whatever. And so I was just like, oh my God. And we couldn't wait to play this, and we played it. And it was the first that I remember animation being in an arcade, in a machine. And it was talking, and it was a cartoon. It was like watching a cartoon. And it was amazing to me. And that's when I knew I was hooked on video games. That was it. That's when everything changed. Because I was like, somebody had to draw that in my 8-year-old head. I'm like, somebody had to draw that. Somebody had to narrate that.
But this is before they got crazy with it too, right? Before they got crazy with the games. Like with Neo Geo. Do you remember Neo Geo? Neo Geo was like, it was like in between Nintendo and like Sega Genesis. It's like Neo Geo came out. It was, I want to say it was from Japan or something. I don't know. It was like the first system that was $600.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody bought it.
Oh, maybe that's why. That's like my Intellivision. Like I didn't know that was a thing.
It was ridiculous.
But my favorite as a teenager then and a young adult was Mortal Kombat.
But the first one?
Capcom.
Yeah, the very first one, Mortal Kombat. That was the one that me and my brother grabbed. Well, we didn't grab it. Our parents grabbed it for us. Like, we never got games. And so, like, they randomly bought us, I think that was on Super Nintendo.
Oh, was it?
I think it was Super Nintendo. And they randomly grabbed us Mortal Kombat. And true story. Everybody was trying to figure out all the finishing moves.
Oh, sure.
The finishing move. We used to have a buddy of mine. We went in the store, and this is when all the Electronic Gaming Monthly, I don't remember, if you remember that. Yeah, they used to have that in the store. A buddy of mine, who would go nameless, used to go through the store, rip out the pages that got all the codes in it.
Why is he going nameless? I'm pretty sure the statute of limitations is up. Tell me later. Tell me who it is later.
But
that's
he
great.
went through, rip out the pages, make copies of the pages for everybody to have the finishing moves.
Did he charge you guys for it?
No, he just.
He missed out on entrepreneurship there. Like, that was a business.
My favorite. What was your favorite one in Mortal Kombat? Who's your favorite character?
Oh, the chick. I'm so.
Sonya Blade. No. And then Mortal Kombat 1. Are we talking about the first one? Because all the other ones didn't come till later. Mortal Kombat 1, the only one was Sonya Blade. Chick. Going with the size or the.
With the what?
Like the weapons, they were like size. They were like
size.
Yeah, like size. Sharp blades, like Raphael, the Ninja Turtle, has size for weapons.
I thought she had the like long hair. Not that you're talking about the blonde chick.
Yeah, it was Sonya Blade was in the first one. There was no, like there was only one female in the first Mortal Kombat. I thought. Now that's I'm tripping. I could have sworn there's only one female in the very first Mortal Kombat.
Oh God, what if I'm thinking of a different game?
You may be thinking of a different game because.
No, because the guy had the things on his arms. The big guy.
No, you're talking about Jax. Yeah, Jax and his.
So I would play Jax, and I would play. I thought the chick with the long hair.
That's Sonya Blade. With the long hair, does she throw the little things out at you, or she could grab you with her legs and slam you on the ground?
Yes,
that's Sonya Blade.
The one with the legs.
Yeah, that's literally Sonya Blade.
I said I was awful at names.
That's Sonya Blade. Now she was in the original one. She was in her, and then like, so you like playing with her?
Yeah. And I like playing her, and I like playing Jax.
Yeah, I was more of a Scorpion type dude because like his finishing move was like the easiest to remember. Block up.
Okay, but you're talking about on the console?
Yeah.
See, I'm talking about on the actual. There was no like.
You're talking about on the actual arcade?
On the joystick with the buttons.
Yeah, it was still Sonya Blade was like still.
No, I understand that, but I wouldn't have known the
block
thing.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
You just got to learn to move.
It was like 5 buttons
of your hand.
Wasn't it 5 buttons? Yeah. And they were like left, right, and there's one in the middle
and 2
on the
bottom. I'm
bottom.
looking down to see what I'm doing. I'm just
up
doing
top,
it.
1 button in the middle, and 2 on the bottom.
Right. When you're doing the arcade machine, it becomes a muscle memory.
Yeah. There was no way I was remembering that.
Yeah.
But it was still cool though.
It was very cool.
It was still cool.
It influenced me so much that I didn't get the job because of it, but I got to do sheet metal work for Capcom.
Oh, that's awesome.
Back in the 90s. And I don't think my hand is ever the same, because when I realized it was for Capcom, then I just did whatever was needed in the sheet metal shop, including putting my hands in pure acetone.
Yeah, probably not.
To
probably not the
clean
best
the sheet metal that goes into the arcade machine. And then, but I got to deliver to Capcom when Silicon Valley was like not even Silicon Valley.
That's great. Well, we can't forget the one that's probably made the biggest impact on video games altogether, Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers. That's like you don't agree, huh?
Well, I guess it depends on your definition of impact.
Well, I guess how about the most recognizable character?
Pac-Man.
Well, yeah, Pac-Man. No, you're right. Never mind. Pac-Man would have that one, but
no,
I guess
but Mario Brothers,
I'm just talking about when Mario Brothers came out. It was pretty fun.
But Mario Brothers before Mario Brothers was Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that's true. It was Donkey Kong, and then it was Mario, and then I guess what I like about Mario Brothers. Like I think I stopped getting interested after Mario Brothers 3, because then it started getting crazy. Because then Mario started branching off doing everything. Like this dude was just like, look, man,
really?
I don't want to just stick to killing Koopa. I'm trying to go golfing, play tennis.
I guess I never played that one.
Underwater event, Mario tennis, Mario golf.
Underwater. What about Mario RX? Do you remember that for the I want to say it was the Wii
or
no, I want to say it was like a Game Boy.
No.
It was basically
was that before Mario Kart?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Way before
it was basically their answer to Tetris.
Oh, Mario Prescription RX,
RX.
Yeah.
And it was a
Dr.
pill.
Mario is what it was.
Dr. Mario.
It was Dr. Mario. It was a pill, and it was an answer to Tetris.
Yes. Why was that much more fun than Tetris?
Yeah, I know, right?
And I love Tetris, but
Dr. Mario was amazing.
Yeah,
Dr. Mario is amazing. And then along came like they treated him like he grabbed the thing and turned to different animals, raccoons. That was a Mario Brothers 3.
Oh, see, I guess I didn't play that one.
Oh, really? Yeah, that was the one he would turn into a raccoon. He could turn into, can't remember what else he turned into. That's well before the Smash Brothers. Because we all know.
See, and I didn't play that because I was an adult. Like I had a kid.
So was I.
No, I understand that, but I guess I didn't get to do that stuff.
I love the Super Smash Brothers. I used to get down with them. The Super Smash Brothers now, they got everybody and their mama.
I haven't played. Well, I played Mario Kart once.
Yeah.
With Devin, and that was
But then as things. As time moved on,
now he has the Switch.
Yep, I was just gonna say, as time moved on, so there's the system. You got the Switch where you can just put it on your TV and have the controllers and sitting there, and then whenever you're done, you can take it off the TV, and it's literally like a portable gaming system. I'm like, that is freaking #1 amazing. Yeah, let's go ahead and say that.
It is. It's completely amazing.
Yeah,
but it's just weird because I'm so used to this thing, this big thing to get this Switch in this little bitty. It's weird.
I hear you. I mean, but that's why, like, because it started off like with I think the first handheld was what, Game Boy? Was there one before that? The Game Boy? I think that was the first handheld gaming system.
Yeah.
And then came honestly, I don't even know what came after that, but I remember having a PSP. A PlayStation Portable.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, I remember having PlayStation Portable.
Well, and then of course, we go through the Xboxes. I'm an Assassin's Creed person.
Ooh,
but then the Wii,
love her Assassin's Creed.
And then we go to the Wii.
Yeah,
because we go back to the Wii. We actually had the Wii fixed so that you and I could play Rock Band.
Yeah, we play Rock Band. We get down on Rock Band Beatles.
Sorry, Nala's just
our dog is just all over the place all of a sudden.
But she wants to play a game.
Yeah,
but. We still, we find ourselves down in the basement playing games.
Yeah, we play our Rock Band. We got Guitar Hero.
And we got Beatles Rock Band.
We got Beatles Rock Band. We got Guitar Hero Metallica. I think that's the one.
I whoop his butt every chance I get it going.
Well, hold on.
No, it's true.
Whoa. Did we have to tell everybody about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so look, we golf. I'm not saying it cheats. I'm just saying I never win. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, 9 holes and my wife kicked my butt. Some of you may be like, okay, well, what chances do you take? You know, I realize there are certain boards where it's like, hey, if you hit it straight, you may be able to get this in like 4 or 5, you know, swings.
Oh, I don't know. You might make par because the computer knows what par is.
Or you can live on the dangerous side and try your best to land on this tiny island.
I'm gonna hit it over 3 islands to land on an even tinier island with 20 mile per hour wind coming at me.
Yeah. And
that's gonna work.
And I may screw that up a few times.
Yeah.
What was it, like a +9 I got one time? I think they just moved me there just because.
And then when our brother comes into town, we play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the Wii Sports is just awesome, right? Like, the Wii. I mean, don't get they have Nintendo Switch now, but the Wii was like, man, when that came on scene, that was like the original.
But we have to do this though. All of that aside, that was a console in your house, and yeah, of course, the Switch. You can, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But now, let's talk about this. This is our gaming console.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Your cell phone.
Where are you? Yeah. If I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
At any given moment.
Yeah, I'll be like this. I'll be sitting here like, okay.
What are you doing with
playing Clash of Clans? Playing Clash of Clans. You know, I'm a clanner.
I can hear it. Or your emergency game.
Yeah, my firefighter emergency game.
Yeah.
She was like, she'll randomly hear. So.
But I'm not gonna lie, I was addicted to a phone game for a second.
Yeah. But you're right though. The games have evolved. Like you said, you can put them on your phone now.
They're everywhere.
And they are everywhere. You're just like, wow, this is.
And I have to say that when I was a kid playing Blong or going to Walmart, you know, and getting that quarter to play the game, or raising my son with a double dribble, you know, in the kitchen. Went there with the double dribble. Well, he was fortunate. He had an arcade. Yeah. and just the nostalgia of it all, and how it really, if you think about it, engages so much of your brain and your motor skills. And there's some good stuff and there's some bad stuff, but there's some good stuff.
That's true.
But just to watch it evolve and that we have this whole generation, our generation of gamers, is amazing.
I mean, we can't forget about the PC. The PC gaming. So PC gaming.
Leisure Suit Larry. I can make that dude do anything.
Yeah, Leisure Suit Larry. Look it up. If you're too old or young to know, look up Leisure Suit Larry.
That was pretty raunchy.
That's probably before all the labels, the ESRB labels.
Oh my God, yes, it was.
At least that was because even Larry Flint came out with one, if I'm not mistaken.
Did he really?
I could have sworn he did, but yeah, Leisure Suit Larry. Okay, you remember, and also The Sims. They did like an adult version of The Sims.
I used to love Fricochet.
Yeah,
I love playing Sims. I used to.
Yeah, the Sims they've evolved, and like one of the biggest things now that I like a lot of superhero ones. Superhero video games. Yes. And I know I told you about one that's called City of Heroes. I used to play that so much, where you could create a superhero, and it was just I wish that was out.
Let's talk about cheat codes for a second though.
Woo.
I had a cheat code mess me up on King Kong. I had the cheat code because I couldn't get, it was like 2 days. I could not get past the final battle of King Kong.
Okay. The fact that you made it up there is just amazing.
It was because that's what Devin was like 5 or 6. And so I was in charge of playing most of the video game to help him because he's a little boy, you know? So I'm a gamer. So we would sit there and I would play, and one of his friends came to him and said, "Oh, just tell your mom, you know, up, over, whatever.
Up, down, left, right.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
All right.
A, B, whatever. And so I went through this whole code.
This story.
I went through this whole code. And yes, it helps you beat him.
But I feel like there's a but.
35 minutes later.
What happens?
You beat him.
What do you mean? Like
you were in that game, because I even went to GameStop. I went to the guys at GameStop and I'm like, look, I put in a cheat code. No, I put in a cheat code why did it still take me that long to beat him? And they're like, because you put in a cheat code. And I was like, and they're like, no, you're being punished for it.
Oh, really?
It was one of those games, as it was explained to me, that if you put in cheat codes, yeah, you'd ultimately win, but you had to work at it.
That sucks so bad.
So I didn't die.
I didn't know that.
I just had to beat King Kong for a freaking half hour.
Wow.
So and it was a screaming. I was screaming and
like,
cussing.
Why is he not dead?
Yes.
Why is he?
And I was like, this isn't work. That's the last time I trust a 7-year-old. Little kids, you can't trust them.
Good. I think I was up there with the Contras. Yeah, the Contras.
Like,
that's what I talk about, the up, down, left, right, BA, select, start. Everybody know that 30 lives on Contra. What?
How do you remember that?
What, everybody, that's like classic. That is, look, if you listening, and I can guarantee you, if you listening, like, yep, up, down, left, right, BA, select, start. Yep.
All the women watching my face right now know this look. How can you remember something as a cheat code 20 years ago, but you can't remember what I said to you the other day?
I mean, I'm just saying that was, I don't know. It's one of them things that's ingrained, and you watch any gamer show, everybody knows that.
Again, that's muscle memory.
It is, but it's the same thing for the Street Fighter too. If you put that in, you hear Capcom, you hear this random, like, it sounds like a guitar, like if you put it in, and that would give you like of different characters, or you can have different modes.
I've heard some that are like a cha-ching, like you get that there is an audible something,
how you know you put it in correctly,
to know that you did it. But that's our gaming. I mean, we're gamers. We still play.
We still play. We're probably gonna play once we get out of here. So
absolutely.
Yeah, but that's our gaming episode, guys. You guys tell us about some of the games that you like, right?
No, seriously. Like it's so unique to us. But then again, it's unique to everybody.
That's true, because one I didn't mention is I'm all about Ace Combat. I love airplane games. I love airplane. That's the look she got. She knows between Ace Combat and me and my brother now get on Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3. We just play survival
sometimes
mode.
Our date nights are GTA in the casino.
Meet in the casino at Grand Theft Auto.
He picks me up in the DeLorean.
That's right. I pick her up in the DeLorean and fly over to the casino. You know, it takes us about 6 to 7 tries because it's online, so everybody wants to shoot us down. But it's okay. We make it there.
There was a couple of times, especially during COVID, it was bad. Like we had a bounty on our freaking head.
On GTA during COVID, that height of COVID.
That's why we stopped.
Yeah, I was like, this was
supposed to be
fun. We could never make it to the casino because the whole world was on Grand Theft Auto. Like, all right, well, this isn't working. This plan.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
All right. Well, it's time for us to get out of here, guys. Look.
I don't know how long this has gone on.
It's all good. Fireworks still going.
Yeah.
dmwatchpodcast@gmail.com. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, take a look at, make sure you're checking us all on the streaming services. She's just swinging and swinging. So you got Doge, AMC to the moon, and definitely become part of the Sheba Army. We're not financial advisors, but we love it. So anyway, okay, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to do the robot.
Okay, because really. Anyway, signing off for DM Watts, I'm Davie.
I'm Misti.
And you guys, we are DM Watts, so everybody please take it easy.